Before your next flight, there are things you really should know, the kind airlines quietly keep out of sight. From how they track your ticket searches to what's really in that in-flight coffee, these secrets can save you money, protect your health, and change how you see air travel forever. Just this year, a USA Today investigation exposed how airlines quietly raise prices, hide seat fees, and even use data tracking to predict when you'll finally click buy. It's shocking, but it's real, and it shows how little travelers actually know about what happens behind the check-in counter. I'm sharing 17 real airline secrets, gathered from flight crews, travel experts, and insiders. The kind that make you stop mid-scroll and think, wait, they can really do that? Stay with me, because once you hear these, you'll never fly the same way again. 17. Your checked bag might fly without you. It sounds funny, but it happens more often than you think. You check in, drop your bag, grab a coffee, and your suitcase ends up flying to another city without you. Sometimes it's a delay, sometimes it's timing, but airlines move luggage fast and don't always wait for passengers. In 2025, a report by The Points Guy explained that late check-ins and short layovers are the biggest reasons bags take solo trips. Imagine landing in Denver while your clothes enjoy Miami's sunshine. Always pack your medicines, one outfit, and your toothbrush in your carry-on. That little bag is your lifeline when your suitcase decides to vacation alone. Think of it as your travel buddy, reliable, loyal, and smart enough to stay with you when the airline isn't. 16. Airplane water isn't always fresh. That warm cup of coffee or tea on your flight might not be as comforting as it seems. It's made from tank water stored inside the airplane, not bottled water. These tanks are cleaned, but not as often as you'd like. In fact, a Southern Living report revealed that many flight attendants avoid drinking onboard coffee or tea because the tanks can fail basic safety standards. Shocking, right? So if your stomach is even a little sensitive, skip those hot drinks. Bring an empty reusable bottle and fill it at the airport after security. It's safer, fresher, and often colder too. Think about it this way, you wouldn't drink from an old garden hose at home, so why do it 30,000 feet above the ground? Stay hydrated, not horrified. 15. Your ticket price changes every few minutes. You search a flight, see a good price, and think, I'll grab it later. Then, like magic, it's suddenly more expensive. That's not bad luck, that's a computer watching your clicks. Airlines use dynamic pricing, which means prices rise when demand increases or when your browsing shows interest. The more you check, the higher it climbs. Sounds sneaky. It is. To beat the system, always use incognito mode. Clear your browser cookies or switch devices before searching again. Sometimes checking early mornings or midweek helps too. Think of it like a chess game. Airlines move first, but you can outsmart them. Play it cool, stay private, and you'll save serious cash without even leaving your couch. Travel smart, not scared, and make the system work for you instead of against you. All right, you've booked your ticket, good job, but don't get too comfortable yet because that seat you picked, it might not stay yours for long. 14. You're not guaranteed that seat you picked. You paid extra for that perfect window seat, right? Nice view, quiet corner, what could go wrong? Well, quite a bit. Airlines can move you anytime for operational reasons, and that phrase can mean almost anything. Maybe the crew needs that spot, or the plane got swapped at the last minute. Suddenly, your peaceful window view turns into a middle seat between a snorer and a crying toddler. And no, refunds aren't always guaranteed. The trick: take a screenshot of your seat confirmation before boarding. It helps when you ask for compensation later. Remember, your seat isn't truly yours until takeoff. Flying today is like playing musical chairs, except the airline picks the music, stops it when they want, and you're just hoping not to lose your spot when the tune changes. 13. Turbulence excuses sometimes hide delays. Ever notice how pilots love to blame turbulence or weather? It sounds responsible, but sometimes it's just a cover for airline problems. According to Travel Plus Leisure, many so-called weather delays are actually due to crew shortages or scheduling mix-ups that airlines prefer not to announce. So when they say turbulence ahead, it might really mean we're waiting for missing staff. It's not dangerous, just inconvenient. Your best move? Check your airline's app for live updates. It often shows the real cause of delay before anyone at the gate tells you. Bring snacks, stay patient, and don't assume the skies are rough. Sometimes it's the schedule that's shaky. Behind that calm pilot voice, there's often chaos on the ground they'd rather you didn't know about. 12. Those blankets, reused. You're cold on the plane, so you reach for that soft-looking blanket. But unless it's sealed in plastic, it might have already been used by another traveler, maybe someone with a cold or worse. A May 2025 Aviation A to Z article revealed that many airlines only deep clean blankets once every few flights to save money, while some simply refold and reuse them between passengers. Flight attendants even admit they avoid using them themselves. Imagine how many hands, coughs, and sneezes those blankets survive. So bring your own small travel shawl or lightweight blanket. It's clean, personal, and cozy, not a leftover from seat 24 billion. When it comes to comfort at 30,000 feet, it's better to wrap yourself in something you trust, not in someone else's recycled warmth. 11. The pilot doesn't always eat airline food. Behind the cockpit door, pilots follow one strange but smart rule: they never eat the same meal. A Reader's Digest report explained that this rule prevents both the pilot and co-pilot from getting sick at the same time. If one gets food poisoning, the other can still land the plane safely. Comforting, right? But it also makes you wonder about your own tray of reheated pasta. Airline meals are cooked hours before takeoff, frozen, and then warmed up mid-air. That's why they taste different. Pilots often bring food from home or eat at the airport before boarding. So next time, maybe skip the mystery chicken and pack your own snacks. If the people flying the plane don't trust the meal, maybe you shouldn't either. 10. Mechanical issue can mean almost anything. When you hear mechanical issue, you probably picture smoke and wrenches, but it doesn't always mean that. It could be a broken reading light in business class, a stuck tray table, or even a printer in the cockpit that refused to print. According to a guide on flight delays, many mechanical tags cover everything from worn seatbelt buckles to engine sensors. Airlines use the phrase because it sounds serious, helps avoid complaints, and slows you down quietly. The delay might last an hour or more while they fix the issue or swap planes. Here's your tip. When it happens, ask politely about your rights. You might be owed a meal voucher or hotel room if it's the airline's fault. And please, stay calm. Yelling won't speed things up, but kindness often will. If you're enjoying these secrets, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more simple travel tips that save time, money, and maybe your sanity. All right, let's get back to the countdown. 9. Airline apps show more than you think. That little airline app on your phone is smarter than most people realize. It often shows gate changes, delays, and cancellations long before staff make an announcement. In fact, a CNBC travel report from early 2025 said most airlines now update their apps automatically through live data feeds, sometimes minutes before gate agents even know. So while others are confused or rushing through terminals, you can calmly head to the right gate with confidence. Keep refreshing the app every 10 minutes when waiting to board. Think of it as your private travel assistant, quietly whispering the truth behind the scenes. It's free, fast, and surprisingly powerful. A smart traveler doesn't panic. They just check their app, smile, and walk like they already know the secret. Now that you're the smartest person in the terminal, let's dim the lights, literally. Here's why airplanes turn down the brightness before takeoff. 8. Cabin lights dim for safety, not mood. When cabin lights dim before takeoff or landing, it's not about comfort or mood lighting. It's pure safety. Your eyes adjust to low light so you can see clearly if something goes wrong. It also helps passengers spot exits and avoid panic in an emergency. The same rule explains why window shades must stay open, so crew and travelers can see outside for any signs of fire or debris. So next time you sit there in the cozy gloom, don't imagine a romantic dinner. Think of it as practice for calm, clear action. Sure, it feels spooky, but it's smart science at work. Air travel mixes calm lighting, careful planning, and just enough mystery to keep your senses awake. Safety first, mood second, every single time. 7. The crew sleeps on the plane too. Ever wonder where the crew disappears to on long flights? They're not hiding, they're sleeping. Modern airplanes have hidden compartments built above or below the cabin where pilots and attendants nap between shifts. A Business Insider article from 2025 revealed photos of these secret rest areas. Tiny bunk beds, soft lights, and just enough room to stretch. It's like a cozy hotel tucked inside the plane, unseen by passengers. Don't worry, though. These naps are tightly scheduled, so there's always an alert crew on duty. Still, it's a little eerie knowing someone's sleeping right above your head while you watch movies below. Comforting and spooky at once, it proves even in the sky, everyone needs a break, just not in first class. 6. You can ask for a full can of soda. Here's a cheerful secret: you don't have to settle for half a plastic cup of soda. If you politely ask, most flight attendants will hand you the whole can. It's a tiny win that makes a long flight just a little better. Kindness really helps here. A smile often works faster than any magic word. And yes, they have extras, they just pour less to save time and cleanup. So next time say, "May I please have the full can?" Simple and friendly. Just don't drink it all before takeoff. The airplane bathroom line is never fun. It's a small victory in a world of middle seats and baggage fees. Sometimes it's the little wins like extra bubbles that make travel feel human again. 5. Gate agents have a do not upgrade list. You might not see it, but it's real. A quiet list of passengers who never get upgraded, no matter what. Why? Usually for being rude, impatient, or just plain difficult. Gate agents remember faces, and they hold serious power when it comes to seat changes and upgrades. If you're polite, you might land an unexpected upgrade. But if you complain or roll your eyes, good luck. That first-class seat you dreamed of? Gone. Think of it like airplane karma. Bad behavior stays on record longer than you think. So smile, be kind, and treat agents with respect. They deal with hundreds of stressed travelers every day. A warm word can turn an ordinary flight into an extraordinary one, or at least earn you a better seat. 4. Lost bags. The airline pays, but only if you ask. Your bag didn't make it. Don't panic and don't walk away quietly. If your luggage is delayed, airlines owe you money for essentials like clothes and toiletries. They just won't tell you unless you ask. A 2025 USA Today report revealed that airlines quietly save millions each year because most passengers never file claims. So, keep your receipts, visit the baggage counter, and fill out a claim form. You can get reimbursed or even receive vouchers for future flights. It's not a favor, it's your right. The key is timing. Report it before leaving the airport. Silence costs you money, but speaking up pays. Remember, your suitcase might travel alone, but your wallet doesn't have to suffer for it. Smart travelers always ask, politely but firmly. 3. You can get free rebookings if you're nice about it. Canceled flights happen, but how you react makes all the difference. Shouting won't fix a delay. In fact, it might make things worse. Airline staff deal with endless angry travelers, so a calm, polite one stands out. Say something like, "I know this isn't your fault, but can you please help me?" That kindness often gets you faster rebooking or even an upgrade. Airline agents have flexibility, and they use it more for friendly faces. Think of it like travel karma. Good manners bring good luck. A little patience can move you to an earlier flight, while rudeness might leave you sleeping at the airport. So smile, breathe, and stay calm. Being nice isn't just polite, it's strategy. Charm opens more gates than complaints ever will, especially when everyone else is losing theirs. 2. Planes are cleaner than you think except the gross spots. Airplanes look shiny, but not every surface is spotless. Cleaning crews focus on the big stuff, aisles, trays, and windows. But those seatbelts, buttons, and latches, they're touched by hundreds of people daily and rarely wiped between flights. The bathroom door lock is another silent villain. Gross, right? Bring disinfectant wipes and clean your tray, buckle, and armrests before you settle in. It's not being paranoid, it's being smart. Planes aren't filthy, just selective about what gets cleaned. A quick wipe protects you from germs and helps you relax. Think of it like packing your own insurance policy against sniffles and surprises. When it comes to flying healthy, it's the little things, literally, that make the biggest difference. So wipe once, smile twice, and enjoy your flight without the germs tagging along. 1. You can often get compensation, but airlines won't tell you. When your flight is canceled, delayed, or rescheduled because of airline issues like crew shortages or maintenance, you might qualify for money or travel vouchers. Airlines don't advertise this because it costs them millions. Hidden deep in their customer rights section, the policy exists, you just have to ask. Save your boarding pass, receipts, and flight info, then contact the airline's customer service or visit their website. Be polite but firm. Many passengers never claim what they're owed, and airlines know it. Each year, billions go unclaimed simply because travelers give up. Don't be one of them. The squeaky wheel doesn't just get oil, it gets compensated. Remember, delays happen, but smart travelers turn frustration into refunds. A little knowledge turns waiting into winning, and that's the best travel upgrade of all. Go ahead and click one of the videos on your screen. I'll see you in a moment. And hey, tap that subscribe button if you like smart travel without the stress. More flying secrets are just one click away.